glaciers at the far back that are probably contributing to the water. What's down here, this is a straight up cliff on the other side of me here. So this is Eiffel Tower, the thing behind me over there. All right, now we just gotta today, it's a snowy November 12th in 2022, almost the end of the year, and the hiking season, it's never quite over. It's all year round for us. And today, we are in a spot where I've never been before, so I'm slowly gonna have to discover it one trail at a time, like everybody else. And we are in Elk Island National Park. And this is one of the first little lakes you'll see as you come in. And there's like a nice little road that leads all the way up to the backside. There's washrooms, there's picnic tables, as you can see all the way around me here. It's a nifty little spot. And this is the Tawaik trailhead here. There's two portions of this section. It seems like there's one big trail that goes around the Tawaik Lake, and then there's another section that leads all the way up to Oster Lake. So today we're gonna do like the northern portion of it. I could maybe do the whole thing, but in the winter you start running out of daylight really quickly too. So that's another thing where you kind of want to be conservative as how much distance you can cover. We're gonna show you guys these nice little trails you can come do in the winter. There's quite a bit of people that come walking around here, so it's fairly accessible and it's flat. So it's not like you have to deal with elevation that causes a lot of snow to pile up here and there and everywhere. So let's go check out Lake Tawaik, which is right down there. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to deal with some snow today and reduced visibility. But nonetheless, you can already tell that I want to come back here in the summer, because these would be nice little spots here to check out for sure. There's all these natural wild grasses growing all over the place, and it's basically like mini swamps all over. If you look at the picture aerially, it's all these little tiny lakes, and it's all kind of swampy area. And they actually have wild buffalo and elk that they kind of take care of. Wild, not really. I think they were introduced here, but they have no reason to leave because they're not hunted here and they're fed. So you can't really see much of a view of Lake Tawaik, just at the far back over there. I could walk out on these little trails, but this is not what we want to do today. So we're gonna go to do Lake Oster, and we're gonna do that whole little area there, and there's tons of these little tiny lakes all over the place. So it should be fun and exciting, an easy winter hike. So let's head back out there and check out Lake Oster and see what's interesting about this whole area. Just walking around, and all of a sudden I thought I seen a buffalo. It's like right up in there, that little clump of dirt. It's just perfectly folded even from the side. It looks exactly like a buffalo, but it's not, because it's not moving, and it's just got some snow on top. It's very deceiving. Not a buffalo. We are about 4 kilometers in, and there's all sorts of evidence of animals just bedding, and we haven't seen a whole lot of wildlife. Also in the middle of the day, they don't tend to be running around all that much. But just these gorgeous little openings, all these little marshy lakes. I bet you it's quite the noisy place here in the summertime with all the different species of birds. They would like hanging out in here for sure. And it's kind of nice too, like hiking in the winter, because you can see all the little trails of all the animals. And in the summer, you don't tend to notice them because you can't see them, but they're evidence of the wildlife all throughout this area, is all over the place. I still have a good like 8 kilometers to get around this lake, and I only have about 2.5 hours of daylight left, so let's head back on the trail. Peace out. Kind of as far as I could get coming off the trail. And I spotted these down on one of the little lakes further back, and I tried to get down closer past those little branches, and I couldn't. Ice, I could hear it kind of cracking under my weight. I'm too fat to get over there. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buffalo on the other side there. They are fenced in here, but they're free to roam, kind of like wild animals, because they have a ton of space to go through. Yeah. Knew we'd find them eventually. Just a matter of walking around. Holy moly, winter. It's cold with the wind chill, but we're surviving here at Astotin Lake. And this is the cool little area here at the far back where there's a nice little dock. And this is kind of like a picnic day use area here at the far north side of Elk Island National Park. We came to check out the far other end of the lake because there's another campground here, and then we figured out in the wintertime, I don't think that campground is used for backcountry camping. I think it's just front country camping for summertime, but there's a gorgeous little lake and a dock here. We just came to do the Astotin Lake at the far back, so I want to go all the way to the far end of the lake, and there's a little trail, and we're going to go head down and do a little hike down there. It seemed like this would be a nice place to come also in the summertime, then bring your canoe and you can go and explore the lake. The Astotin Lake, it seems like there's like 6 or 7 little islands you can just go around. It seems like a really nice little area. But right now, she's frozen solid. So let's get back to the vehicle and hit to the trailhead, Astotin Lake, see if you can show you guys a little bit more around that little area over there. You can see the Astotin Lake trailhead at the far back over there. But if you don't go there, you're gonna come across these little peninsulas with these gorgeous little spots to check out here all over the place. And there's another little dock at the far back over there. Seems like a great spot to be dropping off your canoe. I'll have to come back in the summer to see exactly where you can come and utilize the lakes and such. So I decided to come and check out this little peninsula for you guys to enjoy here. So we're gonna go head across to the other side of the lake to show you guys more scenes of the Astotin Lake. Well, we made it to this cool little lookout, which is called Elk Island. So we're literally on an island called Elk Island in Elk Island National Park. There's like a little loop that just goes around the entirety of this little tiny round island. This is kind of where we're gonna turn around and then head back to the Jeep. It's getting really cold, sun's coming down slowly but surely. We're gonna head back out and explore other parts of this gorgeous little national park in the middle of winter. Peace out. We got a gorgeous view here today with the sun at the far back there. I kind of like the photography from November to February because you'll always have the sun kind of low on the horizon, so you can take these cool shots even in the middle of the day. And you can see a lot of beaver activity here. Just at that other lake over there where we seen the buffalo, all the trees on the ground were all kind of snapped and chewed up. There is a shortcut we could probably take with the animals that they've cut across the lake. I'm not gonna be doing that today because I've tried that once already today, and you can hear the ice kind of crack, and I don't think it's a bit too early in the season to be running across the lake. All right, let's keep on hiking. Peace out, guys. Well, we're not quite around the whole trail yet. The sun is definitely setting on Oster Lake. And this is the Oster Lake campground. We got like a nice little fire pit here. Another fire pit over there. We'll definitely have to come back and check here if we can camp. In the summer, definitely. Outhouses back over there, which is kind of nice. But we're about 8 kilometers to do the whole wraparound. We still have about like 4.5 to get back to the far side of the lake, so we did the biggest chunk of the trail first. Show you guys a nice pretty view of Oster Lake. This is the Oster Lake campground here in Elk Island National Park. And I'm Eric Tremblay, and these are my adventures. Peace out.